Hi, everyone. Welcome to Live Chat Tuesday, number 45. My guest will be right back. This is the monthly live with Kayleena of My Own Utopia. And her kids were stirring, so she had to go check on them, but she'll be right back. So far, I just wanted to welcome everyone that is watching on replay. Thank you so much. And please leave me a comment and let me know that you watched on replay and what are you currently working on. And I want to welcome everybody that is here now for the live. Thank you so much. And welcome to all my new Yarny cats. I am so happy to have y'all as my Yarny cat family.
Welcome in, everyone.
And
I got the youngest in my arms right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she has a little one with her, so that's why you can't see her. And we have Charity, Frog Crochet, and Sydney, welcome in.
Welcome in.
And Beth, you're one of my new ones. Hi, welcome in.
Yay!
Hi, Jason. And Zara, Nancy. Hi, everyone.
Welcome in, everyone.
Anita, I almost missed you. I caught you. There you are. Hi, Anita.
Welcome in, sweetie.
Sydney Marco says you're welcome and thank you. I don't post content, at least not yet. Well, let me know when you do and I can share it out on my community tab. Nancy, Allie, thank you so much for joining my channel and becoming one of my Yarny cats. Just welcome. I am so happy to have you here.
That is fantastic.
Yes, I am very excited. I'm just over the moon with Darla. She was so very sweet. She shouted me out yesterday and she's like talking about one of my patterns I designed, my cowl.
Mm-hmm.
And she's doing that hashtag share along. And she was nominated. I mean, I was nominated. I'm so flabbergasted. I can't get my words right. My sweet subscriber, Evelyn Oxner, had nominated my channel for her to spotlight. And Darla made my cowl and gave me a shout out and said, let's get her to 1K. And I'm like, oh my God, I started crying tears of happiness. It was just so sweet.
Oh,
everything she did was just amazing.
And then you showed me and you cried again.
Yes, I did.
That is fantastic. Oh,
And
you deserve it. You so deserve it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna cry.
She's gonna cry now.
Well, it's all happy tears. That's all that matters,
Yes.
right?
Yes. It was very, very happy tears. And for those of you that are here right now, I do have a little surprise. For my 1K, I'm going to have a collaboration. I have already asked a couple of content creators. I'm not going to name names just yet because I haven't heard back from everyone. But as soon as I get a little bit closer to 1K, we're going to do a celebration as a collaboration. So I am very, very excited.
I bet everyone's going to be extremely excited when everyone else finds out too.
Yes, because it's got some really good content creators in there. I mean, they're all great. Don't get me wrong. Every single one of them have been amazing, and they have been with me on this YouTube journey most of my time here on YouTube, and they are just also supportive. The Yarny community is just such a great community, and it's very supportive of each other. I love it.
Okay. Here, let me mute and I'll go ahead and sit you down, okay?
I want to welcome in Anne from Maryland. That's her name is A Goddess 18. Welcome in. You're one of my new ones. Welcome. We also have, oh my gosh, Mary, No Place Like Home. I think that's your name, right? I can't remember. Nancy says, yeah, I am from Cape Breton and happy to support a fellow East Coaster. Aw. Kay's Crochet Haven. Hi, Kaylin. And we have Lady Crafter Fiber Creations, aka Mary. Welcome in. Beth says you're very close. Yes, I am. Thank you. Sydney says, thank you, Crystal. Eventually I will. I have a soon to be 2-year-old that is going through early terrible twos, so she keeps me on my toes. That's understandable. Beth says, I found your channel. Well, my chat just blinked out. Hold on. And then I have a blue screen pop up on my desktop. Hold on. It keeps telling me activate Windows, and I go to click activate Windows, and it won't let me. So it's just like a never-ending cycle. Okay. Beth says, I found your channel through another channel, and I'm very thankful that the crochet community is so supportive. Yes, it is. Okay, her name is Mary. No place like home. Her name is Mary. So we got 2 Marys in here. And Tammy Ardoin is my mom. Hi, Mom. There we go. There's Kayleena.
Hi. I don't know what in the world is going on with my wee ones, but it's like an alarm goes off as soon as I hit the live button or someone does, and it's just like, oh, guess what? I'm up. But anyways, hi everyone I didn't say hi to.
We also have Knitting Purple. Her name is Paula. Welcome in, Paula. How are you?
Welcome in, sweetness.
And some of the 2 comments I missed. One from Zara says, making a small bag with first thread. It's a shiny thread similar to macrame. Awesome.
Oh, I love macrame. Oh. Is there a way we can see it? I would
you know
love
what?
it.
Zara, send me a picture, and maybe I might be able to pull up my email during the live and show everyone. That's only if you want to.
Yes.
You don't have to.
But we love seeing everybody's work.
Yes, I have actually started a new segment on my channel on my Yarny Talk Thursday. It's called Yarny Cat Spotlight. And that's where I feature any of the pictures that they share with me, whether it's something they're working on or something they finished. So if anyone ever wants to share, and it don't have to be just a subscriber. If you're a channel and you want to share a picture, you're still a Yarny Cat. So it would still benefit subscriber and content creator.
Oh, that sounds fabulous, because there's a lot of individuals out there that does some beautiful work, and yet they need to be spotlighted as well. Not just us, but them as well. Some of them really outdo a lot of us.
Yeah, that is true. And also, like, say 2 people make the same thing. For example, this new chicken right here, I had 6 testers. Each of their pictures turned out so different. I mean, they didn't use the same colors I did. One did, but the others used different colors, and it was amazing to see different variety of, one was gray, one was solid white, one was a ombre color. It was awesome.
Oh, that's fantastic. When did you just release the chicken?
2 weeks ago, I think.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah, I think 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, I announced that I needed testers and completely showed it on one of my Yarn Talk Thursdays. And 6 people, I asked for 4, 6 came forward, and they're like, oh, can I test it? I'm like, sure. More eyes on the pattern, the more it would help me. So it was.
Now, are you giving away the pattern, or are you selling it?
I will eventually give it away, but also it will be for sale.
So
but
where are you going to be selling it?
A Ravelry.
Okay. Is your link down below, so if anyone wants to go look?
It should be.
Okay,
now, the
awesome.
chicken is not there yet, but I do have this other one. It's Sleepy Mr. Pup, and he is the newest one in my 3 that amigurumis that I've designed. This is Pink Ski. And it was my first one I designed. And the chicken, her name is Sunny the Happy Hen.
She's so cute.
I had asked somebody, a couple of my subscribers on a video, I said, what would y'all like to see next? And I had 3 say yes, an amigurumi chicken. I'm like, okay. Because it had been rolling around in my head for several days. I mean, several months, kind of like, how can I do this? How can I make it work? And I had so many different ideas. And finally, I just sat down one day on a Saturday and started crocheting it, writing down the pattern as I went. And it worked out almost perfect.
Wow.
But the tail I had to redo like 2 times because the first time it wasn't working out. It was too floppy. And I'm like, no, that don't look right. And then I came up with how that one came out, and it's like it was meant to be.
It's so cute and fluffy and curly.
Oh, thank you. I do want to mention Anita. I choked on my words. Sorry about that. Anita had mentioned, I'm working on a top for my granddaughter, and you're not far from 1,000.
Yes. Did I freeze?
No, you're there.
Okay, there it goes. So I know last time it was me.
I know
I'm the one that froze.
on the chat.
Hey,
Goodness.
Barbara.
It just jumped on me again. We have.
Oh, thank you, Kay. She actually dropped your link to your Ravelry.
Oh, thank you, Kaylin. Crystal Gibson is here, and a chew. Welcome in. Cute name. Crystal says, I am new to the crochet community and have also found them very supportive.
Yes.
Oh, and Beth has subscribed to you. That's awesome. Zara will share it. Okay, so I will have to try to open my email here in a minute. And
now
we also have Gloria. Welcome in, Gloria. And Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Yes, Brenda Young was also one of my testers. I had showed my mom. I think she's the only one I have shown. I showed my mom and my grandma Brenda's chicken, but I hadn't shown anyone the rest of them yet. But she did. They all did great.
Now, are you going to show all the chickens of everyone's pictures and everything? Oh, yep. Is it going to be an individual video or what?
It might, because I think there's like close to 12 or 13 pictures so far. Oh, maybe only 10. I don't remember. I know one person did 3, one did 4, one did 1, and I think one did another. And I still have one tester that hasn't finished. So I think what I'll do is I'll show the testers pictures and then do a pattern giveaway in the same video, and then release it to Ravelry also that same time. So
that sounds fantastic. I know everyone's going to love seeing them.
I love seeing the different varieties.
Hi, baby.
Crystal says, it is so weird to say my own name, but it's spelled a lot different. But Crystal Gibson says, love the chicken. Sydney says, looks amazing, Crystal. Thank you.
Oh, and can you get juice off of the fish tank and give it to me, please?
Anita says, I think I'm using evil yarn. It's a lot smaller than what I'm used to, but sparkly and looking pretty. My end froze and had to refresh. That drives me nuts. I know it does. I've had that happen sometimes too. Beth is trying to find Star Wars amigurumis. if I come across some, I'll post them on my community tab. Charity also wants some amigurumi, Star Wars amigurumi as well. My mom tells Anita, Queen Mama, I don't like thin yarns at all. Yeah, she don't. Hey, Aunt Pam. Pamela Morgan is my aunt. She was the one that sent me that awesome book yesterday in my video. I absolutely love it, Aunt Pam. I really, really do. That is such a detailed book. Thank you so much for it. Zara sent the email. Okay, I am going to try to pull up my email tab. It's going to take me a few minutes, but just hang on a second. StreamYard makes everything lag when, like, if you're trying to bring up another page or something, at least on my end it does. So.
I'm literally running in circles, sweetie. I'm back, I hope.
I'm just sitting here trying to pull up my email.
Well, I was going to suggest that she sends it to your Facebook group. But if she's already sent it to your email.
She could have done that. Okay, here it is. Let me see if it'll load the email.
Did I miss anybody? But that is fantastic. I might tell a couple of my individuals about that, the fact that you're sharing out photos and everything else like that, because I would love to actually share out. We're doing a temperature blanket. Me, Kay, and Cindy. Kay from Crochet, Kay's Crochet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know I'm being loud. Hold on.
Oh. Let me see if I can get the picture open now. I downloaded it. Okay, let's see.
It's gonna be.
I think I have to open it first. Got to figure out where I just downloaded it to.
But me and Kay that's in the chat and Miss Cindy from Life in Yarns Tangled is all doing a temperature blanket calendar cal. And I would love to actually share off like everything that we've been doing, because I am so proud of not only just myself, but I'm proud of them as well and everyone else that's been doing the calendar cal. And I got a little baby blanket, first time ever doing a corner to corner, things like that. Yeah, that's all I was working on when I first came up.
All right, let's see if this will. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's see. You're welcome, Beth. Oh, I think it would be great, Paula. The Osgood scarf. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a big Doctor Who fan, and that's like a character from Doctor Who.
I so want to do that scarf.
I want to do
I think it's like there was actually had to do it. Where she knitted it up and written it out and everything. I actually have the original. They posted it on online.
Hmm.
Yes. Didn't mean to
Now, I
interrupt. I'm
know
sorry.
the 13th doctor has like a very colorful scarf. I think that would be cool to make. And also, there's some thunder. Which doctor was it? The 4th doctor? He had a 12-foot long scarf.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Do you know why that scarf was so long?
I've heard the story, but I can't remember it.
When he actually handed all the yarn to his, I think it's his aunt or cousin or some type of family member, and said, "Can you please knit me up a scarf by using all of this yarn?" She literally took it literally. She used up all the yarn. That's why it got so long.
Yeah. I'm surprised he never tripped in it because I'm pretty sure he did and they didn't fit, but I couldn't have been wearing a 12-foot scarf. All right, let me catch up on the comments and then I'll try to see if I can bring up that picture. Anita says, I am looking for brunette baby jacquard. I don't know if I said that right. In the color berries and cream. If anyone comes across it, please let me know. It's discontinued. Paula is doing a stitch a week blanket with the Crazy Poppy Ladies channel. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I need to go check her out.
That is working. Do what?
The Crazy Poppy Lady. I need to go check her out.
Yeah. Beth is working on a lapgan for the VA right now. Oh, that's sweet. Sydney says, sounds like my daughter, Kayleena. I went to put her down for a nap. She screamed and pinched me. Oh my. Let's just say things didn't end well for her.
It never does.
Hi, Melanie. Welcome in. How are you doing and what you working on? Charity says, right now I have a grumpy sleeping cat on me. Every time I move, she fusses at me. It sounds like my cat Oreo.
See,
if she's sitting in my lap and I move her, she'll bite me or, get mad because I'm moving her.
Well, give her
I
a
won't take the
pillow.
biting.
All right, let's see if I can pull up a picture to share of Zara's
I'll have to check
work in progress. Let's see.
Oh, sweetie.
I don't
So
know if
why
I'm
is
able
the
to see that.
VA needing blankets so badly? Sorry. Ooh, you are a very tight crocheter, sweetheart. Or is that because of the yarn?
Oh, good, it shared. Woohoo! I think it might be because of the yarn. But it's very shiny, very interesting. It reminds me of some macrame yarn I got from Hobium. It was yarn just called macrame, and it's almost like a kind of like a rubbery type feel, but it's not rubber. If that makes any sense.
Yes. A product can feel like another product without being that product.
Yeah.
But it's gorgeous. I love how the fact that you can't even tell where the joining is. It must be a continuous round instead.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Cuppy's Crochet. I cannot remember your name, but welcome in. How are you doing?
It's wonderful to see you too. And we have munching in the background.
Melanie is knitting her first scarf. That is awesome, Melanie.
Congrats!
Good for you, sweet.
Working in a spiral. Okay, cool.
Brenda is almost finished with the Lost in Time shawl. Got one more 12-row repeat to do, then it's done. I know you've been working on that for a while.
Whew.
I bet you'll be happy it's done.
Yes. But she does some beautiful work.
Yes, she does. And she's tested several of my patterns, and when she does, she's very quick, 3, 4, 5 days, and she's got it done.
Oh, I believe it.
I think she's even faster than me at crocheting. And I'm pretty fast.
Yeah, I know you talking about your
dragon. My work. Do what?
I said, I remember you talking about how quick you do your dragon, and it baffled me how quick you can go.
Well, that's pretty easy. It's just single crochet, but I still have to look at my work, you know, and my grandmother, she can just sit there and crochet and look at the TV, look down every once in a while. She's able to just crochet and have to look at her work.
I'm finally getting to that point. I'm finally, after 3 years, I'm almost there.
Now, I don't know if you saw the blindfold granny square challenge I did. Coping with Yarn tagged me. I was able to feel where I had to put the crochet hook, but I still kind of messed up some on it, but it was better than I thought I would actually do.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared.
I missed one corner. Zara says, we call it purse thread here. We have different thickness available. Shannon, okay. I'm going to try to remember that, Cuppy's Crochet. Everybody calls you Cuppy anyway. Well, I still like to know everyone's names. Because what I do is I write it down, and eventually I'll refer back to it. Like the next time I'll see you in my live, I'll refer back to my notes. And then eventually I won't have to look at the notes. I'll remember your name. I think I actually wrote that down once before. Seems like I did.
Hi, Joe.
Well, welcome in. My mom says she got disconnected. Yeah, it's starting to rain here again. It's been raining off and on.
Not last night, the night before. We actually had a thunderstorm hit so bad that as soon as the lightning struck, we lost power.
Yeah, we've had that happen before too.
The boys started freaking out. Where's the internet? It decided to disappear. Give it a minute.
All right, Zara. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you're very welcome. Yeah, it just jumped.
It did?
And we have it. My mom says it. I really don't know. It do like me. Okay, M does. And watch TV, Crystal. I don't know what you're trying to say, but Melanie says hi to Tammy and Patricia. Melanie says hello. Hey. She says hey. And we have Bree Williams here. Hi, Bree. Welcome in. How are you doing? And we got Joe, Garden State Gardener. I just got your book today. Thank you so much.
Oh, what book did you get?
Actually, I won this on his live. Actually, Melanie, that is here in the chat, won it and donated it to me. I was like, oh.
That was so
And that same night, Brenda had won seeds, and she gave them to me also earlier in that live. I was just like, oh, just so sweet. But it's 101 organic garden hacks, eco-friendly solutions to improve any garden. And I think this will come in handy this time.
Yeah, first thought that comes to my mind is, how do you get rid of gnats naturally?
Yeah.
That was my main issue last time.
Yeah, I think I had told you on a couple of months ago, the 2 pepper plants I had left and the parsley plant, I had aphids and little bugs on them, and I took some soapy water with a little bit of oil. It killed them some, but it never killed them 100%. And then it ended up killing my middle plant in that pot, and I pulled it out. And then, but I did get 2 peppers from that one. It was the gypsy pepper plant, and
well, at least you got that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that those evil little bugs decided to devour your plants.
It's okay. I got plenty of peppers off of them. Well, not the jalapeno per se. I did get one green one red one that turned red, and then it made a couple of little peppers, but they never made it. So, but I got peppers growing now out in my seed tray, so I'm excited about that. My Aunt Pam has to go. Bye, Aunt Pam. I know she's probably already gone.
Tell her I sent her blanket off yesterday.
If you are still here, Aunt Pam, that was 3 minutes ago. Mama sent your blanket to you.
Was it yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday.
I know cinnamon is
my mom
good for fungus and bacteria to keep it at bay. Sorry, I was reading Joe's.
No, I seen it, but I hadn't got down to it yet. I'm kind of behind.
Okay, I'll stick with where you're at, sweetness. I keep jumping up and down.
It's okay. It's fine. My mom was trying to say that I crochet and watch TV like Mom does.
Oh, really?
Aw, thank you, Melanie. And Bree is also saying try apple cider vinegar mixed with a little water and in a spray bottle, and that might help.
Okay, good, because I've never tried the apple cider vinegar. I've tried the vinegar, and that's never worked.
Yes, Melanie, they're evil little bugs.
They nearly killed, aphids almost killed all of my passion fruit a couple of years ago. And the ants, the evil little ants, decided to team up with them. So not only was I fighting one, I was fighting 2.
Yeah.
And that's when I found out about that little piece of information I told you about that was just like disgusting. Yeah, that's how I found out.
The 2 kinds of bugs that I had on those pepper plants, one was an aphid and one was a red mite of some sort. And I'm just like, I would spray it down. It would dry some of them out. And then it's like some of them it didn't kill. And so I constantly was trying to spray those 2 plants. But eventually the plants just died.
Sometimes it's always best just to completely say, you know what? I throw my hands up. It's going into a scrap pile. I'm going to just start brand new.
Yeah.
Fresh soil, sterilize everything, and just start and clean everything.
Yeah.
Small cup. Get the gnats inside your home. Okay. And cinnamon in the soil. Seriously?
Yeah, Joe says sprinkle cinnamon in the soil, and so does Brenda.
Well, you know what? That would actually make sense since cinnamon gets rid of the bacteria and the fungus. Here, that's what they eat.
Brenda also says baby powder works to keep pesky bugs away, and I think she means gnats away from the plants. And Mary is back. Welcome back, Mary.
Welcome back. So, are you trying to grow any more vegetables, or have you just thrown your hands up for right now?
Oh, no. I did plant 3 different kinds of peppers and 2 kinds of tomatoes in my seed tray. And I started them, I think, almost 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Maybe yesterday was 3 weeks ago. And they're probably that tall, several inches already.
Wow.
I
You're
had to
doing a lot better
replant
than
the
mine.
tomatoes because they got leggy. And I was like, well, they're not going to come back from that because they sprouted first before my peppers. And one of the peppers I'm actually doing for Joe's challenge, the hashtag GSG Peter Pepper Challenge. So I wanted to make sure they grew right. I didn't want them to get leggy. So what I did was I had a heat mat and I put cardboard and then the seed tray to help even out the heat. And then I had my dome that went on top of it because it was a humidity dome. And I left it on until they sprouted and left the grow light off. And then once that happened, the tomatoes started growing. They got leggy looking for light, and then the peppers sprouted. But I didn't turn the heat mat off. I left it on. So that made the tomatoes grow even more. And I'm like, well, darn it. So I took all the tomatoes out, replanted them after the peppers had sprouted, and now they're both doing great. None of them are leggy.
Oh, wow.
It has to go. Bye, Ann. Thanks for coming in. Have a great day.
See, my broccoli is actually doing that. So I'm about to have to pull out majority of my broccoli and restart them. And here, they're already 2 months in.
Oh, no.
Oh, well.
I had some in the big garden out back that I grew, the broccoli. And what happened with them, we planted them way too late. Way too late. And they ended up getting they got killed off by the cold weather. So they made a little and we ate them. So we were able to get some crop from it. I want to say hello to Sarah's little corner of the crochet world. Welcome in. Joe says, oh no, broccoli bolts so fast here. Yeah, I think that's what they ended up doing on me too in the beginning. They just shot up.
Here we eat
But they
so
did make
much
some,
broccoli.
so
Eat so much broccoli, it's not funny.
Yeah.
So I was trying to grow like double the amount so we can actually have a good amount and save it, especially with the economy and everything that's been happening. If my boys are going to eat something really, really healthy, I prefer to keep going with it. So,
yeah.
But it's okay. We have a very short winter and a very long heat point. So I can always start it up again.
Hi, Lisa the Grammy. Welcome in. How are you doing today and what you currently working on?
Hi.
I got my glasses adjusted 2 different times and they still slide down my face. And I want them right there on the top of my nose and then they slide down and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Drives me nuts.
You ever thought about putting stoppers on the back?
No. I thought about trying to crochet something like a strap that would hold into the back of my head.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they're
doing
called.
that for my son.
and before I had them adjusted, the right side was digging into the back of my head behind my ear. And so I had wrapped around, not too bad, but just a little to where it would make my head sore. So I wrapped yarn around it to, like, I started with a slip knot, wrapped it in a circle, and then ended with kind of like a slip knot, and then put it over the yarn. And it stayed, but it wouldn't go anywhere. It stayed right there. So.
Oh, that's ingenious. Yeah, I might actually do that for my son because he's having that issue right now where it's hurting him right here and at the very top.
And it did keep it stuck to my head, so I might have to end up putting some more yarn on each side to make sure they stay there.
Now, did you use acrylic or did you use cotton?
Yeah, acrylic. I'm sure you could use cotton too.
Oh, he's extra sensitive, so I wasn't quite sure if what you used,
I don't
if it
think
might have
that'll work. Do what now?
Sorry, I was trying to listen to what she was saying.
She said, make one of the cat legs because it's open and then slide it on the end. But I think that would be too big.
Huh.
I mean, it might work. I don't know.
Experiments. It's the best thing.
Bree says, we eat lots of broccoli too. Joe says, just make sure you put them in salt water before cooking. Want no bugs hidden in the broccoli before you eat them. I gotta remember that. Put them in salt water. Lisa the Grammy says, I've been lazy so far, just getting dressed. Phone will die soon. Going to clean house. We'll enjoy cleaning. Oops.
Okay, so why the salt water? I mean, is the salt the best to be able to naturally kill
it
off
dries
and
up
extract
the
them?
bugs. I think it dries them up.
Okay, so how much water per salt ratio?
I don't know, but hopefully he's still here in the chat and he'll be able to tell us.
Because I can just imagine me just sitting there and just doing it a 1 per 1.
Yeah.
Let's see how many we can get out of it. I've been lazy so far. Just getting dressed. Phone will die soon. Going to clean house. Oh, put it on charge, sweetness, and have fun cleaning.
I said the same thing. I said, well, have fun cleaning. Aw, Bree is at work listening and watching, working on Ursula's shawl, a little here and there. I bet that'll be pretty.
Oh.
Oh, great. Brenda says, Crystal, plastic frames always slide. Get the adhesive nose pieces and attach them. Should stop the glasses from sliding. Awesome. Thank you so much for that tip, Brenda.
Oh. If there is any bugs, they won't like the salt. Well, Joe, how much salt per water?
My mom said it cut out for a while. Salt water for what? Oh, Mary answered her. Cooking broccoli, Tammy. It helps draw the bugs out, Mom, is what Joe was saying.
I don't want to cook the broccoli. I just want to freeze it whole and raw.
Well, I mean,
that's the word.
Like, when maybe just soak it in some water with some salt, we'll do the same thing. Oh, he don't measure. He just throws it together.
A handful? You sound like my husband. I don't measure what I put in my food. It's a little this and a little bit of that.
A pinch of this and a pinch of that.
Oh my God. I've actually sat there and took photos of every single thing he puts into his cooking so I can measure it out and actually write it down or videotape him because he literally cannot tell me. He's like, I can't remember or I don't know.
Bree says, yeah, just a little salt in the water, a bath for them before freezing. So I guess just let them soak in the water with the salt in there. And then I would take them out to dry and, then put them in the freezer. And I think that would be fine.
Oh, thank you guys. I've never grew broccoli before or done any of the broccoli. Now I've done tomatoes, I've done cucumbers, things like that. But this is the first for broccoli. So thank y'all so much for helping me.
Speaking of zucchini and cucumber and all that, I'm also doing that challenge from Garden State Gardener as well. He has 3 different challenges going, and one is who can grow the longest peter pepper. The other one is who can grow the longest zucchini, and the other one is who can grow the longest cucumber. I am doing all 3 of them. Now, I was originally going to start all 3 of those indoors, and then one of them said, do not disturb the roots. I can't remember whether it was the zucchini or cucumber. So I'm going to have to wait and plant that one directly outside after our last frost date. So we'll see.
Well, my cucumbers are going to be the pickled cucumbers because we don't eat that much. So I want to be able to pickle as much as possible.
Yeah. So you're going to turn them into pickles, huh?
Well, pickles or some other thing where I can sit there and freeze them or do something with them. Because we don't go through that much. So I'm completely clueless of what to do with them besides those 2 things. And they don't last long, unfortunately.
Yeah. When my grandmother has always, when she'd get the yellow squash or zucchini out of the garden, she would kind of like blanch them and then stuff, because I see a comment about blanching. I'll address that one in a minute, but she'll blanch them, then end up cutting them up in little, and then use her, what is that thing? The space saver thing? The food saver. Seal a meal thing. And she has the bags, and she'll seal it up, and it takes all the air out, and then she'll freeze them in that.
My husband just found one on clearance, so we just got one.
Awesome. She loves it. We got Joshua and Doris Artman. Hi, Doris. Welcome in. How are you doing and what you working on?
Welcome in, sweetie.
Now, Sydney had said, well, let me say, Mary said, which is no place like home. She said, rinse well first. Sydney says, make sure you blanch veggies before freezing. Will help keep texture and nutrients in.
Okay.
Bree says you can rinse after maybe 15, 20 minutes of soaking them. Works for any of the veggies.
Okay.
Anita says, I don't measure either, but I'd guess about 1/4 cup salt to around 1 gallon of water for a soak.
Oh, that's a decent amount. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Joe says broccoli is a spring and fall veggie. In the summer, they get more bugs. Well, that's good to know.
The which one gets more bugs?
He said broccoli.
The broccoli gets more bugs.
Spring and fall vegetables. So you want to grow broccoli in the spring or the fall. If you grow them in the summer, they're more likely to get bugs. We also have Laura Lee Beverland, welcome in, and Free Handley Maid, which is Niecy, welcome in. How are y'all doing and what you working on? And Melanie says, listen to that sweet baby. I've got my grandson. He will be 4 this week. Happy birthday to your grandson. He's playing cars with his great-grandmother, my mom. Laugh out loud. Paula says, when you cut the broccoli, leave the plants in the ground. Sometimes they grow another small head of broccoli.
Yes, they do.
Oh, that is an awesome idea. Thank you.
Yes, you can even eat the top of that
And hi, Nisi.
stems. Chop it off.
Yeah, and my grandmother just said you can even eat the top of the plant, like the, what'd you say, the stems?
Where the broccoli grows right next to it, just chop that whole thing off. Yes. And then it'll make some more. It's like, oh, well, that's my
I love you.
Yeah, you can eat the stems and actual broccoli, and where the broccoli sprouts from you can also eat.
Sorry.
Doing okay. Headed to town for appointments. I have a pocket shawl for a friend I am working on. Oh, I bet that's going to be great.
Which pattern are you using?
Charity says, oh, I love a cucumber, tomato, and onion salad. Just salt and pepper to my taste. My favorite summer salad. Oh, and there's Tank. Hi, Tank. I love crochet. Welcome in. What are you working on? And we have Sandy of Southern Sandy Crafts. Hi, Sandy. How are you doing? What you working on?
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, Tank is she's got cold coffee in her cup. So do I. Well, I mean, my coffee was hot, but it got cold. No, thank you. Not right now. And she's also making hook handles. That's awesome.
Oh, she makes beautiful ones too. Have you seen them?
Yes, she does. Yes.
Oh, so pretty.
And I believe she sells them. I'm not 100% sure. Do you sell your hooks, Tank? Sydney says, sounds good, Frog Crochet. I take cucumbers, pineapple, lime, and cilantro, mix it all together. Yum. Ooh, that does sound good.
Here, I just planted cilantro too. I'm trying to get my herbs
Laura
built
Lee
up as
is
well.
knitting a shawl. Do what?
I said I'm trying to build up my herbs as well.
Oh, yeah. Laura Lee is knitting a shawl right now and drinking coffee.
Oh.
Sandy is working on a goal poster. Awesome. Is that like a poster for all your goals you want to get done?
Yeah, here
Doris says the Care on Texture message pocket shawl is the one she's doing.
Okay. Ooh.
Hi, Crystal Divergent Crafter. How are you? Welcome in. And what are you working on?
I need to look that up. I wonder what it looks like.
Tank does sell some. My email is on my community tab. So I thought she did sell them.
Okay.
And we also have Jen Reeves. Hi, Jen. Welcome in. What are you currently working on? And how are you doing? I forgot to ask that. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Sandy says, all my channel's goals, I will do a video on it, need Velcro. You know, yeah, I am also getting hungry by the sound of that salad. I haven't eaten. I'm drinking an Ensure.
I made sure I ate.
Fiber Floozy Crafts. Hi, Jill. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Hi. And my voice decides to disappear right when I say it. That was just so nice in my voice. Oh, Tank, you are not a mess, sweetness. Why do you think y'all always get to see me from here up? Hi, Vicky.
Paula has to go. Her food is there, so enjoy your food and have a great evening. I know it's about 6:30 where you are, so have a good rest of your night, Paula. Thanks for joining us.
Where is she?
She's in the UK.
Bless your heart.
Sorry to be late. I'm not doing anything right
Let's
now.
see. We also have Vicky. Hi, Vicky. I know she's been having problems. Her speakers have cutting in and out. But she says, hello, everyone. Sorry to be late. Not doing anything right now. Trying to get rid of these horrible headaches. I am so sorry you're having headaches. I can sympathize with you. Having an MRI this afternoon. Hopefully they can figure out what's going on. I sure hope they can, Vicky.
Long life migraine person. I understand.
Crystal Divergent Crafter says, I'm trying to mentally prepare myself to clean, but earlier was working on a beanie.
You're wanting to hyper focus, sweetness, aren't you?
Mary dropped Tank's link, which is I Love to Crochet, so go check her out. She don't have any content as of yet, as far as I know, but she does post on her community tab quite often. So
oh, thank you for that insight on the cilantro. I did not know that.
Jen says, I'm working on teaching myself how to write patterns by using a Russian tutorial. No text or anything to cheat off of. Well, that's interesting.
Very challenging.
Yeah, it is. Well, good luck with that, Jen.
Yes,
if you need
definitely.
any help, I can try and help you. I know how to write up a pattern a little bit. So, I mean, of course, I design it. All you got to do is when you're designing, you just write down what you did and then try to go back and put it in more of a form that people can understand it.
What helped me so far, what has helped me is when I'm watching the tutorials and whenever I'm watching, they're telling me what's needing to be done, I actually write it down. Now that I'm able to read the patterns, I'm seeing the difference between the way I write it and the way it's supposed to be written. So I'm converting it.
You know, and also too, if someone has like, some of my patterns actually have tutorials. I mean, or should I say, the tutorial I have on my channel there's also a written pattern for it. So like they can take the pattern, read it with the tutorial, and then they can better understand how. But that can go for any content creators, whether they have the tutorial for their own pattern and then have the written pattern. If you read the written pattern along with the tutorial, you'll be able to kind of understand it if you have hard times reading a pattern.
Well, there's also too, you can go on to onto Facebook groups where there's actually people that put out patterns or ask individuals to help you get insights, and you can get people from all over the world that can help you dictate, saying, hey, if you write it this way or if you word it this way, then it's better understood for more variety. And it all depends on if you're wanting to learn from or wanting to do it for the normal society, or if you're wanting to venture out and start going into the dyslexics, or if you're wanting to go into the more visuals or anything else like that. So you can also base it in that direction when you're going into those groups.
That's true.
It's a big learning curve. It's a different language.
Southern Sandy says, I need to finish your stitch markers, Crystal. I have 2 out of 3 done. You don't have to hurry on them. She was sweet enough. I commented on her video she had. She's been learning how to make stitch markers. And she said, if any of you out there want a stitch marker, then let me know you crochet or knit. And I'm like, well, I crochet or knit. So she's making this very Sorry about that, guys. But you know how kids can be. Jill says, yes, I need to go work up something for lunch. Be right back. Oh, thank you, Mary, for dropping Vicky's channel link. She don't have videos yet, but she is also trying to get her community tab.
Happy birthday to Niecy's little boy. Now that he's quiet.
Yeah, happy birthday to your
little
little
man.
one. Sydney says, Kayleena, I'm not sure if you've grown cilantro, but if you haven't, cut before they start to bud or flower out, or else it will be extremely bitter and nasty.
Wow, you are really behind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well,
How
every
about I
time
just
I
stay quiet and let you
talking
catch
like
up?
this, the chat just stopped where I had it. So try to get caught up a little bit. Oh, Doris, you missed your coffee. Go get you some. Niecy says, I love to crochet. She's telling Tank, I finally figured out why I couldn't warm up the other day. Our window in the trophy room was open for who knows how long. Niecy says it's still snowing outside there. Little man was excited. He got snow for his birthday. He turned double digits today, the Big 10. Aw, well, that's awesome. Wow, Tank, it's going to be 12 degrees where you are on Saturday. What state are you in again, Tank? Oh, everybody's saying happy birthday to your little man. That's awesome. Lorley says we're supposed to get -5 tonight. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. As a person with ADHD, I really appreciate charts. I wish I knew how to draw charts for crochet. I mean, I know it's just like, I think I know I could do it. I just got to sit down and actually try to do it.
Reading it is actually quite easy. When I started looking at it and comparing it, I was just, it's phenomenal, especially if you got the cheater.
Yeah. We got Regina Reed. Welcome in, Regina. How are you doing and what you working on? Anita says, I create all the time, but I never write it down, so I never make the same thing twice. We got Noni May in here. Hi, Noni May. How are you doing? What you working on?
Oh. I'm laughing at Niecy.
Charity says that woke up and is looking for the screaming kids. Tennessee, that's right. Tanks in Tennessee. It was almost 80. Where did it go? 80 day before and looking at 12 in Tennessee. That's crazy drop.
Here, we're hitting 90s. We're hitting 80s and 90s.
We just had a cold front come in yesterday evening, or actually yesterday morning. And the day before it was like almost 80 degrees here. So, yeah. I am not looking forward to the heat of the Texas heat. I don't like summer, and I don't really like very, very cold winters.
See, I love them. Oh, I love cold winters.
Yeah, that's true. She says it's the wet, the humidity we have here.
No, that just means I can actually wear wool. Because we actually have swamps all around us. So I completely understand what it means to have that wet cold that just goes through any and everything. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Niecy says, I kept telling my husband I felt a breeze. He kept looking at me like I was crazy. This was days ago. Then I got locked out. I locked myself out of the cabin and was looking for a way in. Behold, the open window.
That's what I was laughing at.
Oh, Sarah had a job interview and got a second interview. Also accepted into college. That's great, Sarah. Congratulations.
Yay! That is no small defeat.
And Jill found her something to eat, a leftover smorgasbord.
What is a smorgasbord?
Love that word. Like just a whole bunch of stuff, I think.
Okay, cool.
I don't actually know what it means per se, but I have heard the word. Kind of like thingamajig and whatchamacallit and doohickey. Kind of just.
I use all those.
You know.
When I'm having a bad
that
day
makes me think of something. Saying the name thingamajig. For those of you that like Masked Singer, it comes on tomorrow. The season 7 premieres tomorrow on Fox, and then also tomorrow at 7 is also season 42 of Survivor. So. Eh. "41 degrees where Sandy's at. "39 where Vicky is, and I believe she's in northern Texas.
Good grade.
Hank says the barometric pressure is killing her.
Mm. Yeah, I
Regina
can feel
is in Arkansas, and she says it was 75, but now cold. Charity don't like the cold. Sydney is a spring and fall person, mainly fall. It was 75 in Jersey. Wet snow tomorrow for Joe. Crystal says, I would love to live where it never gets over 85 and never below 40.
Mm-mm.
And she'd be happy.
No.
I'd like if it was just like about 70 every day. That would be fine with me.
Mm-mm. 65, the max.
Sandy says it was warm yesterday and I was gardening. Do what?
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm like way ahead of you and I'm still laughing at Niecy.
I'm trying to kind of skim through and get caught up.
That's why I'm trying to stay quiet.
Smorgasbord is old school for buffet. Ah.
Oh, that is awesome. I might start using that from here on out.
I just saw it. There's a squirrel in the house. Oh my god.
I hope it didn't cause any damage, sweetness.
Sydney says 73 here, overcast and supposed to rain. Shockingly not muggy. It's raining. Well, it was raining most of the night, and then it kind of slacked off earlier, then started back up, slacked off earlier. Now it's started back up again.
I have squirrels playing right beside me.
Melanie goes, whatchama bobbers. Dora says, my favorite fall is my favorite season. It's such a relief from the summer heat. That is so true. I'm in Oregon, and I couldn't imagine how hot Texas is. Yeah, it gets pretty bad here, and the humidity is outrageous. So it could be 90 where you are, and it'd be fine, but 90 here you'd sweat your butt off. So
Yes, nice words. But yeah, when it's happening, you ain't got them.
Yeah. Melanie says, I love Masked Singer. Yeah, I am so excited about the premiere tomorrow. It's one of my favorite shows besides Survivor. Me and my grandmother watch those every time they come on. They got some interesting characters on this season.
Ooh.
And I always try to guess who they are, and I'll do my little investigation, like, okay, well, who does that sound like? And then I'll go look up and say, some of the clues they give you in the clue packages, and I'll try to figure out, and I'll say, okay, well, my guess is so-and-so for this character. Now, there was a couple of seasons where I had Chris Daughtry. I knew it was him by his second performance. I knew it was him. Nick Carter, I knew it towards the middle of him being there to the end. I was like, I'm 100% sure that's Nick Carter from Backstreet Boys. And then the last one that I had gotten right was Nick Lachey of 98 Degrees. Because he just had a certain tone in his voice. And I'm like, I know who that is. That sounds like Nick Lachey. Sure enough, it was.
Oh, wow. See, no, I don't do any of that.
Yeah. It's only for certain people. Some people like it. Some people can't stand it. But I like the guessing part of it all. Trying to figure out if we can see who it is and who's under that mask.
Well, I don't really remember people's names or anything else like that. I just remember like what they've
Yeah.
done. So if they've done multiple, I can sit there and say, okay, so I know it's this person. I don't know the person's name, but I know they did this,
Yeah.
this, and this, and this. And my husband can say this person and tell me the person's
Yeah.
name. So
Yeah.
it's the bad thing about dyslexia. The name situation just eludes me.
Yeah.
But I can see how that could
Um,
be really fun.
yeah, I just saw my grandmother in the chat too. She goes, Snowpiercer. That is another show we've been watching since season 1. It's on its 3rd season. Oh my God, it's getting good. It's based on the movie Snowpiercer. So the
So what is
TV
that about?
show is slightly different, but do what?
So what's it about?
Okay, like the end of the world kind of happened. Somebody had put something in the air to help, and it turned everything into a frozen wasteland. And there's this guy that built this train, and it has the last of humanity on it. Now the movie, that's what the series is based on. Now this series has these characters. I'm not going to go too much into detail, but it's the last of the human race on this train, or so they thought. And it's very, very, I mean, it's kind of slow going in season 1, but once you actually get hooked, you're waiting for the next episode to come on.
Please do not tell me that the movie was based off of a game, because that
I
reminds me
don't think
so
so.
much of a game my husband plays.
I don't think it was, but
Okay.
I'm not sure. I know the series is based on the motion picture.
I need to find that and actually watch it then, because that sounds like something both me and my husband would enjoy.
I think you would too. It's a show. Now it is, I think in the 7th episode of season 3, 6 or 7, somewhere around there, and they usually have 10 episodes a season, so it's almost over. And I'm like, no.
Oh no, believe me, we can knock it out quick.
It has 2 big stars in it. I can't remember their names. But I can see their faces, but 2 big stars in the show.
See, we never, okay. And a snow piercer?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sandy guessed when Drew Carey was on there. I didn't even know it was
I remember him.
Yeah. Who could forget Drew Carey?
He is an actor. He is a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Melanie says it was 70 Sunday. Now it's 40 overnight.
Yeah, we're supposed to be having a drop. I think in a couple of days, actually.
Yeah. Jill said she knew when I knew Seal the minute he started singing.
So wait a minute, these people sing?
Hi, Christy. Welcome in. Sandy also loves The Masked Singer. Regina likes the music and the guessing thing.
Oh,
I also kind of figured when Clint Black was on there, I could kind of tell it was Clint Black because of the way he sang. And I'm like, I knew it was him. And then there was another one. I'm trying to figure out who it was. I can't remember, but I knew it was him too.
I hate to be a dud, but like
Regina
I don't get
still.
any of that.
Jen actually saw the movie Snowpiercer. It's so different than the show, but you know, gotta do different stuff and keep the show going. Yeah, I agree with you, Tank. Melanie, Survivor starts tomorrow, 7 p.m. on CBS. And if you don't have cable, you can wait 2 or 3 days and then go online to cbs.com and watch it straight from there. Only reason I know that is because season 41 never recorded the premiere for some reason, and we missed it, and I was so upset. And I waited like 3 or 4 days, and on cbs.com, they had it available to watch for free. So,
see, we don't watch cable. We don't have cable, actually.
Yeah.
They sing and dance in costumes. Okay.
Yeah, because that's what the part, you don't know who they are because they're behind these real elaborate costumes. Go look up another a costume that was pretty great on season 1, the Peacock of Masked Singer. Go look that up and you'll see what I mean about them being in costumes. It's head to toe. They disguise their voice when they're talking, and then they undisguise it when they sing. So it's all a mystery until they're revealed.
You said the Peacock what?
Peacock Masked Singer. Nisi goes, talk about a squirrel moment.
Wow.
Some of them are very elaborate. Look up Heart. Queen of Heart, I think. Masked Singer. Yeah. My mom was saying 1883 was great. However, I absolutely hated the ending.
Did you see about poor little Nisi? She lost the squirrel.
It's hiding somewhere, Nisi. It's going to jump right at you.
Here, I thought she was talking about it happened. I didn't know it was happening at this particular moment. Oh, sweetheart.
Yeah, Nick Carter was a pink alligator.
Oh, wow. Who creates the costumes? Now, that seems more interesting.
I have no idea. But they are very elaborate and very, very interesting. Hey, Crochet in Agreement. Welcome in. I'm sorry. I know I've asked your name last week or something, and I can't remember it. I think I have it wrote down in my notes over there. You're very welcome, Melanie.
Ooh, can we go back up?
Tank says the squirrel has a nest in your house somewhere, Nisi. It has been going in and out of that open window.
1883 was great, Mom. However, I
that's right.
The ending. Okay.
I'm write it down right here next to Cuppy Crochet's name. Melissa, I should remember that. Some of these I don't remember.
Oh, now that looks awesome. I have got to see that. The 1883.
Oh, yeah.
Tell her 1883 is a spinoff of Yellowstone.
1883 is a spinoff of Yellowstone.
And it's awesome, awesome, awesome.
The Yellowstone with Kevin Costner.
See, when you say people, it's still
Have you ever seen the movie Field of Dreams? About the baseball field? Build it and he will come. Okay, the main guy that kept hearing the voices, build it and he will come, that's Kevin Costner.
Oh, okay.
And he plays in Yellowstone.
Oh.
Sam Elliott is the star in 1883.
Sam Elliott is one of the stars in 1883. You may not know who he is, but if you heard his voice, I bet you recognize his voice.
Tom Hanks is on there for a minute.
Yeah, so is Tom Hanks,
And
the one that played Forrest Gump.
And his wife for a minute. And,
I want to watch Forrest Gump again.
who's that
I haven't
singer?
seen that in so long.
Who's that singer?
Who?
The singer and his wife that are on that thing.
Tim McGraw and Faith Hill.
They're on it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So they're going full-blown country, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of big stars in that one.
I think.
Let's see. We have Warren here. Hi, Warren. Glad you could make it. Sandy says the bull was a cool costume. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I thought it was going to be someone other than who it turned out to be, but yeah. Sarah says, Crystal, I remember faces better than names. That's I can kind of put the name with the face. I remember the name better than I would the face, though. I'm a little reversed.
Well, some people.
We also have Connie. Hey, Connie.
Hi, sweetness.
She goes, hey, Crystal and Kayleena. Sorry I'm so late. I fell asleep. How are y'all doing? It's okay. That's understandable. I know you were up real early.
That's not fair. That's not fair. I want a nap. I hope it was lovely, sweetheart. That's all I got to say.
Charity says, you all made me so hungry. I am making me a taco salad without the tortilla. That's what I do. When we have tacos, I mix everything on a plate together. That's what I do.
Oh, and then you take the chips and you actually scoop it up and eat it.
Yep. Jill said, beef, it's what for dinner? Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott?
That's what the comment says. Beef, it's what for dinner, ... Sam Elliott.
I like a cup of Sam Elliott myself.
Yes, we do need sleep, sweetheart. And I need a break.
Bye, Joe. Have a great day. Thanks for coming in.
Sweetheart.
Is Joe still there?
No, he left a comment saying, take care, everyone.
Oh.
Well, 1 minute ago.
I was going to tell him about the gnats.
He already gave information on.
No.
Oh.
With the price of meat, we might want to leave the gnats in there.
Ew.
It's protein, is it? And it's free. Why not?
No, it's a wonderful protein.
You don't know what diseases they're carrying?
Well, you don't know what's in that cow either.
I'd rather
No,
take my
don't.
tits with the cow.
And here he's screaming. He's like, can I have protein too?
Oh.
Extra protein.
Hi, Sarah. Welcome back.
Who came in? Because he started screaming at me.
Zara.
Welcome in, Zara.
Where is it? I'm here now. Hello again. So he had said earlier, I think she was leaving and she'd be back later.
Oh, that's fabulous. In and out.
Yeah. My face was turning red. I don't know. I think I got embarrassed. No, about you saying I'd want a cup of Sam Elliott. Not me, her. She wanted a cup of Sam Elliott.
I could have, yeah. Well, y'all were talking about Sam Elliott for supper, and I'm thinking, yeah.
I didn't say that. Somebody else did.
I know, and I said,
So are they on Hulu, Netflix, or let's try to help this poor woman over here.
Okay, I know 1883 is on Paramount Plus.
I have that. So yep, I can watch it.
Yep. And I think what was it? The other the spinoff they're gonna have of 1883. What is it called?
1939.
Okay, there's gonna be another spinoff. They had Yellowstone. Now they did the 1883 spinoff. Now they're gonna have a spinoff of that one called 1939, I think. And it comes out next year.
During the Depression.
Oh, wow. Tank says, I hear Sam Elliott's voice every day. I married his lookalike, sound alike. Awesome.
Ooh. You know what she's loving on.
All right, Mom. Thanks for coming in. I'll see you in a little bit.
Wait a minute. What is she making for supper, Tank? Because I'm seeing a lot of things that it's going to be going towards.
I don't know.
Oh, something meatballs.
Porcupine meatballs.
No,
I have not heard of
What
that.
is that?
You made it before. It's got rice in it.
Oh, well, I thought that was
It's got
called something
what?
else.
You put rice in it and make meatballs and bake them.
Meatballs with rice in them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because what I was hearing from her, it was not rice, it was rats. Okay, my bad.
Oh, you mean Snowpiercer? What does it come on? I know that you can watch season 3 on the TNT app, but it comes on TV on TNT channel. I don't know where you can find the season 1 and 2 though.
So I wonder what kind of seasonings go with it. So instead of
Sarah goes, how many
oatmeal,
spin-offs do you need? Oh, I thought you were leaving, Mom. I don't know. I mean, I know my grandmother uses a lot of parsley, onion powder, garlic powder, and sometimes a little bit of salt. But, I mean, maybe there's others that use different spices.
No, I'm saying with this one particularly, if they're changing the rice instead of like the oatmeal or whatever else you're placing it with,
Okay.
if that's the only thing that's being changed, or is it going into a different ethnic?
Yeah. Tank says, I make rice, let it cool, then mix the rice into the hamburger, then make a white gravy.
I can't have gravy anymore.
Regina says, my recipe is made with tomato sauce.
Huh. Hi, Chris. Welcome in.
Hey, Chris. How are you doing? I'm not even going to ask what you're working on. I know you have about 20 different projects going.
Sorry, I missed that. Say that again, sweetheart.
I was just going to say I'm not going to ask Chris what he's working on because he always says I have so many going. So, but if you want, if you did start a project, let me know. Do what?
Give me 1 minute. I have to give medicine.
Okay. All right, Mom. Enjoy your lunch. I probably won't be on here too much longer. So.
Good. I'm leaving the casserole and eggs out for you.
Okay. Charity says, never tried porcupine meatballs. I have tried Swedish meatballs. Oh, Sarah's leaving too? Oh, yep. Alrighty, I'm off to get stuff done. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Sarah. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us. Tank says, I do salt, pepper, garlic, bell peppers, jalapenos, and eggs and breadcrumbs. Then mix it all together. Put it in my Ninja Foodie. Okay, Sydney, I wish you luck. Thanks for coming in and talking with us. Tank posted here, she does salt, pepper, garlic, bell peppers, jalapenos, eggs, and breadcrumbs, and then mix it all together and puts it in her Ninja Foodie.
Ooh, nummy nums. That does sound good. I have to be careful. I have to chop down the onions and bell peppers like really, really small, or two of my little demons won't eat it.
Yeah. Lisa the Grammy says, I'm still here. I'm doing dishes right now, so my hands are wet. I'm doing talk to text. If this doesn't come over right, but I put you down. The tablet is in the kitchen, so I'm listening. That is fine. At least you're getting some work done.
Yes. I hate doing dishes.
I did dishes this morning. Connie says, I'm having trouble staying awake. I have been so tired today. Then I think you need a nap. I know you said you just woke up from a nap, but maybe you need some more. Okay, well, I'm going to have to run now, everyone. Our internet cable guy is here, so I'm going to have to go. He's going to be checking out the boxes and everything, so I'm going to have to run. I really hate to cut it close and short. Well, I mean, we did get to stay for an hour and a half, so yeah. Thank you, everyone, for coming in, and I hope y'all have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. Take care, stay safe, and I will see y'all later. Bye for now.
Bye, guys. And thank you, Tank.